Welcome everybody, this is Charizard James here with another deck tech for you today. We have a JUND mid-range deck in Historic. Yes, I made it up off the top of my head. You can't find this anywhere else. We have 4 Thoughtseize here. We have some hand disruption. We have a Thoughtseized and Davriel Soulbroker, a little bit of Llanowar Waker of the Dead, a little bit of Kroxa, deal with our opponent's hand. We have some early threats like Dragon Rage Channeler, Scavenging Ooze, Colossus, Bonecrusher Giant, Seasoned Pyromancer, and we have some Planeswalkers to take it over the top, like I mentioned Davriel and Llanowar Waker of the Dead first. We have a couple Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and Vraska Golgari Queen, and some Llanowar Elves here to ramp up into our 3 and 4 mana cards. We have 25 lands in this deck, which is a little bit less than I would usually have, but I'm super excited to see this JUND mid-range deck in action. I played a couple warm-up matches, and I won both of them. But I want to showcase this deck to you today. I really like Vraska as a card. It deals with other things. It deals with a lot of different variety of threats our opponent can put on the table, and also draws cards and sacrifices our cards to make Dragon Rage Channeler get that Delirium off. It can sacrifice our creature if we need a creature in graveyard for Delirium. It can sacrifice a land if we need a land in there. Just a bunch of cool different things. We're also playing a spicy Davriel, like I said before. Davriel Soulbroker is a card that is brand new to Historic. It came in the Historic Horizons set. Its +1 is until your next turn, whenever an opponent attacks you and or planeswalkers you control, they discard a card. If they can't, they sacrifice an attacking creature. So we have a lot of hand disruption in this deck. Its -2 is accept one of Davriel's offers, then accept one of Davriel's conditions, and to see what those are, you will have to wait. The -3 is target creature perpetually gets -3/-3. Perpetually is a new mechanic that says it gets -3/-3 wherever it goes. If it goes back in the deck, it still has -3/-3. Is in the graveyard, still has -3/-3. Goes from the graveyard onto the board, from the board back into the deck, and then draw it again, and then in the hand it'll still have -3/-3, and then when you play it again, it still has -3/-3. Okay, so this works with cards that your opponent would like to reanimate out of the graveyard that will just still die if it goes to the graveyard and back on the board. Basically just permanently wherever it goes, -3/-3. But the Davriel's offers are insane, and the Davriel's conditions are also insane. So you'll definitely have to stay and watch this. So this is going to be an aggressively slanted mid-range deck with a little bit of a hand hate and very, very good grinding ability. We have our sideboard here, which I've thrown together. We have a Grafdigger, Scage, a Soulguide Lantern. We have Heartless Act, the third copy of Heartless Act. We have a Legion's in here for auras and different decks that put early creatures on the battlefield. We have one Abrade. We have the 4th Scavenging Ooze, Chandra, Awaken Inferno. We have that for control decks. We have a couple go blanks for control decks and also decks that like to use their graveyard, like Is It Phoenix. We have 2 Necromancias for the certain different combo decks, like a Bola Citadel deck. We'll maybe take the Bola Citadel, or maybe take another combo piece away from them. Maybe we play against Is It Phoenix and maybe like take the Phoenixes away. Well, we probably won't do that, but it's mainly for combo decks that need a specific card to function. Like, let's say we play against a creativity deck, and that creativity deck has one of the Emissary Angel in it. Then we can just take that Angel, and now they have no target for their cards. So, something like that. Also, maybe it works for Tibalt's Trickery, where we can just take the Tibalt's Trickery, and now they can no longer get their cards in play. So yeah, we have a Kolaghan's Command, a Languish, and a couple Binding of the Old Gods here in the sideboard. And they also are enchantments synergize with Dragon Rage Channeler, which is the reason for this Colossus in the deck as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some matches. I'm super excited to play this deck in Historic Best of 3, traditional Historic, JUND midrange, and then this will be in Diamond right now because we're not in Mythic yet. It is the start of a new season right now at the time of recording this. We don't have green mana, chat. We have turn 1 Dragon Rage Channeler into turn 2 Thoughtseize. Is that good enough? Or turn 2 Kroxa? Is that good enough? We're gonna have two draws to try to draw land. But we also have to have a Surveil. I'm gonna keep it because I live life on the edge. So I just have to hope if I play this Dragon Rage Channeler that I don't just get it immediately dealt with, but it is what it is. Don't kill it. Esper Sentinel. There's our land. Not green though. Wow. I mean, I could take their Skyclave and their Collecting Company and just let them cast 2 Spellbinders. That's also a lot of flying damage, but like if we ever draw a green mana for this Maelstrom Pulse, then we'll be able to kill both Spellbinders. But we don't have enough lands to where like, I feel like I kind of do want to take... Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna make them draw a card, I think. It could be Scroll Combo. They take my Maelstrom Pulse, of course. Then all we need is 1 red or black mana for Kroxa. That's a pretty good draw. I think I'm actually blocking the Esper Sentinel here. I could cast Maelstrom Pulse and give them a draw. If I keep the Llanowar Elves, whatever. Alright, I can't quite cast Kroxa yet, but if I do this, if I shock this and Maelstrom Pulse. Like if I do this and then put them to 9, puts me at 8. If I play this tapped, like they know I have Maelstrom Pulse, so they're not going to cast Elite Spellbinder. I guess I just have to hope Elite Spellbinder is the only card in their hand to cast, and they just cast it. Dang. Yeah, I knew they weren't gonna do it. Yeah, it looks like it's the combo. Yeah, I think we might actually just die here. So I'm not exactly dead yet, but you know, spellbinders are gonna attack through our Kroxa. Wait, what? They're drawing really good cards here. Wait, is this lethal? Are they comboing us right now? They just top decked the combo? Wait, that's not a combo. Never mind. Kroxa kind of has anti-synergy with Dragonmage Channeler, but I'm still dead to Spellbinder regardless. That was a flyer problem, so maybe that's one of our problems here. We have a lot of removal, so weird that we died to that. Let's go with Necromentia because it stops the Scurry Oak. Legion's End could be good. Heartless Act for removal. Language is good. Abrade is good. Is K Command good? I don't think Chandra's too good with all his one drops. Like Shadow and Vraska don't seem very good here. Dragonmage Channeler also doesn't feel very good. Like, are we winning by controlling their board? That's the question. I think we will win by controlling their board. Because we have Pyromancer, Clothis, Kroxa. And then we'll go like down to Chandra, down to Vraska. I think Skews is fine. Like, it doesn't do anything against them, but it's also, it doesn't really do anything against them, but it's also just a threat, which is fine. And it also like, in these creature matchups, there's a lot of creatures that are going to be trading with each other and stuff. Well, yeah, they don't use the yard, but a lot of creatures are going to be trading in these matchups. Wow. They don't have white mana. They're banking on Innkeeper to make their white mana. And before they top deck white mana? Esper Sentinel was pretty good for them last game. Wow, they top decked the land. Liliana is not good here. I mean, it's okay. I could just plus it, right?
Every death is an opportunity to increase my influence. We're doing things my way.
That was a good draw. Okay, so I kind of want to plus Lily again. I'll discard the Pyromancer, I guess.
In fighting fair.
Do I kill the Scurry Oak or do I kill the Llanowar Elves? I think I kill the Llanowar Elves. Alright, that was pretty cool. Ooze does have cool synergy with my discard cards, though. The fine hand. We're doing JUND things. We're starving them out, chat. We're doing actual JUND things. Weird. Weird, I know. Mir, thanks for the prime. I'm gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna keep the 300 rolling over the next month. Let's go! Exclamation point, new sub in chat. Now you can use the proper emotes. Now you are a proper Goose Gang member, and you are now 2 more months away from Charmander status. Heliod, Scurry Oak, Skyclave. It's just the Heliod. We have outs to both of their things here. Just in case they top deck Esper Sentinel. I'm gonna play this one untapped, I think. All right, more lands. Oh, geez. That doesn't work with my Heartless Act. Oh, geez. Fatal Push, where are you? There we go. Wait, does that work? No, this can become a 5/5. Oh, jeez. I have to wait till next turn. I have to deal 4 damage to the Ooze with Chandra and then take the counters off with Heartless Act. Well, yeah, I can do that too, but I actually want to kill the Scavenging Ooze because the Scavenging Ooze is a much bigger problem than Skyclave is. I don't want to just chump the Ooze. Like I could Heartless Act this and then chump block this. That doesn't really win me the game. Like right now, there's not enough creatures in graves, so I can actually remove the counters now and then Chandra minus on it. Yeah, if I top deck Bonecrusher, I'm lit. That's actually fine, right? Man. Do I kill the Scavenging Ooze? This looks like a collected company, too. I could just minus on the Scavenging Ooze and be safe, but like if they have company, then that would really suck. I think I need to be greedy here.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh no! I shocked for no reason. Oh gosh. Oh wow, they have a lair too. Oh god. That's not good. Minus on this, cast Bonecrusher as a cast Bonecrusher. Minus on this, cast Stomp. Play Bonecrusher, play Llanowar Elves, chop the sky, chop the lair. Man, that lair draw was insane. Also, the second Scavenging Ooze. Ah.
Feel the burn.
They can't attack with Scavenging Oozes unless they want the Scavenging Ooze to die to the Bonecrusher. The lair can be a 5/5 lair, which will still die. So they just go no attacks.
Yup, you're going down.
We take the Scurry Oak, obviously, so they can't win. No, it's Scurry Oak combo, Heliod. Luminarch, Coco, Heliod, Portable Hole, Luminarch, Skyclave, Coco, Esper Sentinel, Innkeepers. Okay, so they're not playing the 1 mana white card. They still don't win even if they top deck a removal spell here, they still don't win. That's a good card. Yeah, no Ranger Captain. Wow, that's good.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Chandra might put them in the ground. All I have to do is protect Chandra, protect my life total. And then eventually it's gonna ultimate.
This'll be easy.
That was 2 lands in a row, which is unfortunate. Well, they're piling it up on 1 ooze. Weird. They top decked Coco. That's gonna get the... Oh, they have a flyer now. So I have to kill the Spellbinder with Chandra. Never mind. I don't know why my command's not working. Another land, wow.
Today's my lucky day.
I'll give the link to the list right now. No, I don't want to do an upkeep stop because I want them to use mana to make Elite Spellbinder potentially have lifelink. I don't think doing an upkeep stop does anything here. They do not have creatures in the yard. Wow. How many lands in a row I'm gonna get? Oh my gosh.
You're going down.
How many lands in a row is this? I'm only playing 25. Oh my gosh, another Coco. Wow. 2 top deck Cocos in a row. And I have 2 draws a turn. And I'm getting just like only lands. If I ult the Chandra, if I don't draw a spell, I can't ult the Chandra. Like, if they use Scavenging Ooze, they can't. There's no more creatures in the yard, so this blocks the Scavenging Ooze cleanly here, right? Then I just jump. Or do I get rid of both oozes? If I get rid of both oozes, the lair kills me eventually. The jump blocker. Like, I can ult Chandra and then cast Llanowar Elves and kill the Luminar Cast for me. What does that do? I just have to chump block with both my Bonecrushers next turn and lose anyway. Oh my gosh. It's actually infinite lands. I can't believe how many lands I've had in a row. No, wait, they would have won the game if they just hit one of my creatures and attack with everything. I don't have a board clear that's not Languish. Languish would not win me the game. If I would have drawn that, so many lands in a row. Look at this. This is all exiling off Chandra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands in a row of Chandra. Yes, if I drew it last turn, I would have definitely ulted the Chandra, because then I would be able to kill the Ooze. Because this counts as 2 spells. Oh, I have 3 blockers to their 4 attackers. I lose. Like when we drew all of our lands in a row, they drew Collected Company, Skyclave Apparition. I'm not even playing a lot of lands. I play more lands in my Boros midrange deck. Sometimes the game just doesn't want you to win. I mean, hopefully my Scavenging Ooze goes wild in this game. What's up, Serve? How about all 4 Llanowar Elves? Do we like this hand, chat? How much mana are we gonna have next turn? Would you say a comfy amount? Yeah. Well, that was a long time ago. That clip was a long time ago. I haven't seen the Growth Spiral played in a while. I'm gonna try to bait a counterspell here and then play Chandra.
It's my turn. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Brazen Borrower. Opus. Yikes. I guess I really did need that Scavenging Ooze, huh? Oh man, it's Gear Hulk. Imagine having Growth Spiral into Opus and to Gear Hulk. Isn't that the best feeling, chat? What's my card draw on this list? Planeswalkers. Vraska, Chandra. Also, Davriel can do that as well. God, this is bad for me.
Time to fight fire with fire.
It's probably the best Magma Opus I've ever seen.
Time to toast your marshmallows. S'mores, anyone? Well, that was a disaster.
They don't have any lands in hand? Okay, they have one. Oh wait, and they had the memory lapse, didn't they? They had Growth Spiral into play 4th land untapped, memory lapse my thing, discard Magma Opus, make the treasure, play another untapped land, Gear Hulk. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning that. That just wins every time. Okay. They're playing a flash deck. Which means our planeswalkers are probably awful. I'm gonna keep Chandra in because Chandra actually deals with Nightpack Ambusher. Yeah, this is only our first draft of the deck, so not expecting it to be amazing on the first run. Really? I like this if I draw lands. I drew an actual absurd amount of lands in that green-white matchup. Morning, Quick. How's it going? Heartless Elves, Vraska. Only thing they can really do here is memory lapse, and if they memory lapse, then they can't growth spiral. All right, so they have growth spiral
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track.
or borrower.
Yup, you're going down.
Imagine that voice on the Netflix show. I really, really can't wait for that Netflix show. Well, that was quick. And we have Binding and Maelstrom Pulse in the sideboard as well. No, you're quick. No, not quick in chat. I'm saying the match was quick. All right, it's confirmed. Llanowar Elves is glued to our hands. Confirmed. Yeah, I think the meta's okay. I think creativity should probably get a ban though. Wow, their hand's really good. They don't have any green mana? Wow. Guess I just take the borrower. In before they tap that green mana? Oh, unsummon. I go blank, they lapse to go blank, and then they just lose both things as well. No, I'm just gonna cast elves. Like I think memory lapse probably needs to go. Probably memory lapse and this go blind's gonna be pretty good. Probably memory lapse and and creativity. They're gonna Burning Hands my Scavenging Ooze. And then I'm gonna get rid of the last 2 cards. Counterspell is worse in Historic Memory Lapse for one reason. It doesn't top deck your opponent's cards so they can't draw lands. Okay. Number 2, it's a lot more easily splashable than literally everything else. It literally counterspell. So if you play counterspell, you're forced to play like mono blue, or you're forced to play, which is also good because Archmage's Charm is in the format, right? It's also fine. So you can play like a mono blue control deck and play counterspells and Archmage Charms, which is okay. That go blank was absurd, by the way. But also, like I think that point alone lets it not be able to be splashed in so many decks. You can you can splash Memory Lapse in literally every deck playing blue. It's actually, those sequence of lands is actually really good because they can actually use the Castle of Antris now, and I'm drawing lands, of course, because why not? Like, you could play blue-white control, but then you don't have access to, like, all the good red cards. And you also, like, you can be found in position against Memory Lapse where you have to draw lands, so you can't cast a spell, because if they have Memory Lapse, then you just are guaranteed not to draw lands. I need to have more pressure than this when they have no cards. I need a Scavenging Ooze or something. Like right now I'm dying. You've seen a lot of Jeskai playing Charm with heavier blue land count. I've seen that as well. But it's also highly, highly, highly unlikely for them to have double blue on turn 2 consistently. The consistently is the thing that I care about here. Well, that's annoying. I would love a Seasoned Pyromancer. Actually, it's not that annoying because I get rid of it in the graveyard anyway. Well, Go Blank is kind of good in this matchup, chat. Yeah, Helix is very, very, very good. But the splashing red, like the gain 3 life and killing something is just actually insane. I kind of want to save my Heartless Act for a Nightpack Ambusher. But I also need to kill them. I draw 2 cards anyway. There's an Ooze. I don't think I played the Ooze yet, though. Because, like, it's not good against a sweeper. I'm gonna shock this, and then only attack with Dragon Rage Channeler. Because if they have a sweeper, I can use the Pyromancer with the 5 mana. I'm giving my opponent way too much time. Right at the top. Keeping this land in hand just in case I draw another Seasoned Pyromancer so I can discard it to trigger Delirium. Don't have a land engrave yet. It looks like a Magma Opus. Yep, it is indeed. Yeah, your creatures don't actually die to Helix, which is good. Oh, that card's so good. Good card. Oh, God. Is the opponent playing no 6? We don't know yet. Hopefully not. Going to Vegas and playing Trickery? What's Trickery? Is it a card? It's just a card game? Did they just get debated? Oh, sick. I actually can't believe they had the other Anger of the Gods. Yes, it's a land! Let's go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Yes! Yeah, Young PC is a great card. They're gonna have another Magma Opus and blow me out. Two to the bottom. Is that a Magma Opus? It's looking good. It's looking good, chat. Let's go. It's looking good. 2 to the top. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Get rid of that anger. Get rid of that anger. Enter combat. I mean, that Bonecrusher was actually really good. Because if they get rid of my Scavenging Ooze with Burning Hands, I still kill them. Or on summon. Got him. We emerge victorious. I like the look of this deck. I mean, it does have some trimming around the edges to do and some cards to figure out and things, but I kind of like what we're doing here. Maybe some optimization needs to be done, but in general, I kind of like what we're doing. My takeaway from this is, I mean, we were able to apply enough pressure there to win. The takeaway of this is don't use Chandra's plus to get lands every turn. If we didn't get that many lands, we would have been just insane in those games. So definitely try this for yourself if you'd like. You saw that in that game against the green-white deck, we kind of got a little bit unlucky, got like 5 or 6 lands in a row. We also drew lands for turn. So maybe we try some removal that's not Heartless Act. Maybe try some Fatal Push because in that matchup they got a lot of counters. So maybe we do Eliminate or something like that. But in general, I do like the look of this deck. We were not able to draw Davriel Soulbroker, but it's in the deck for you to try out, okay? Even though we didn't draw it. So if you like this style of deck, it's kind of based on my Boros mid-range strategy, also kind of based on the modern versions of JUND mid-range. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you think in the comments if you're watching this from YouTube, and feel free to check this out on Twitch live if you like as well, twitch.tv/Charizard_James. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.